Hey guys, how's it going? Season here, and we're back with another Diablo Immortal video. Today we're going to talk about a PvP build for monks. Stay tuned. Okay, game. So we're going to go over a build that I use in the battlegrounds. Which is a little bit different from the typical monk build that you see here. Usually kasi ang role ng monk is to dish out crowd control using the Shoryuken skill from Imprisoned Fist. So unfortunately I don't have that, but I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Ito. So itong freedom skill na legendary makes your Imprisoned Fist knock surrounding enemies into the air and stuns them. So ito yung very annoying CC mechanism ng monk. And when I was thinking about this video, gusto ko sana ito yung sa build showcase that I will make. Unfortunately, I was not lucky enough to get that until now. I think about 2 weeks na ako nagpa-farm, and you can see that almost, the rest of the shoulder pieces I already have, but it's the freedom gale, masyadong mailap ito. So that's your typical monk build. It revolves around that, and they key in a couple of DPS skills there. But for this one, I think it's a little bit unorthodox, because your primary role instead of CC will now be zone control. So zone control, very important sa BG, because when you go through the different aisles, especially when you're assisting the idol, if you're on attack mode, diba, you're gonna be assisting the idol to move forward towards the heart, or if you're in defense mode, you will defend the idol, but it's always in that corridor. So zoning is very important to make sure that you have the upper hand when it comes to the progress, depending kung naka-attack mode or naka-defense mode ka. So let's go over the skill sets required for this build. The first one would be Shield of Zen. And Shield of Zen, I would say one of my favorite skills for monk, because napakataas ng utility nito eh. Kasi number one, it gives you a shield, so it makes you a little bit tankier. About 3,000, shield that absorbs 9,500 for 5 seconds. Very good. Pero ang pinakamaganda dito is yung prevents all attacks which cause loss of control to you. And napaka-importante ng CC. So if you're immune to crowd control, then you can pretty much be the starter, go into the fray and dish out the damage that you want to do. So again, one of my favorites out of the monk class. I'm using a legendary that makes a different mechanism here, which allows you to have a dash. So causes you to charge to a specific location when you do Shield of Zen, but at the same time absorbs another shield, or provides another shield which absorbs 3,000 damage. So roughly 12k shield na yung binibigay niya, no? So this is what it looks like. So if you see here, pwede mo siyang piliin kung saan ka magda-dash, and then ayan yung shield mo represented by the white bar in your HP, right? Now, ang ganda nitong skill na to, because if you combo this with a legendary pensive crown ng helmet, it will make your Shield of Zen duration increase by 30. So that's one combo. And then if you use Vitu's Urge, you will also increase the beneficial effect by another 30%. So it's an additional 60% duration. And the cooldown of this Shield of Zen is 12 seconds, right? So it says na 5 seconds lang yung duration niya, but if you use the combo that I mentioned earlier, you have that 12 second here, and you can see na nakaproc pa din yung shield ko, no? 6, 5, 4, 3. There you go. So 3 seconds of downtime. And that's a lot. You pretty much can almost proc your Shields of Zen halos panay-panay, kasi nga again 3 seconds ka lang mawawalan or downtime ng Shield Zen, no? So the upkeep is relatively nice, and I really like that combo. So that's your first skill. Your second skill would be your Wave of Light, and I don't see a lot of people using this, pero when I got the legendary that makes it a burst energy that burns enemies, I thought parang pwede atang gamitin dito yung Firestorm mechanism, which I talked about in a different video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that old video, pinakaunang video that I made. I'll link it at the end of this one so that you can see how it's explained. But pretty much what it means is that when you mix your fire and your wind skill, it automatically crits. Orange crit to, hindi yellow crit, so hindi ko alam kung anong difference na, but the damage is significantly higher kapag orange yung crit. Which actually is a very good question. If you guys know what the orange crit means versus the yellow one, please comment it down on the box below, because I'm very interested to know what that means. So yun, going back to the build, so you have your wave of light, and you're using the legendary to make it a burn effect and also a burst in all directions, represented by this blue eye mark na parang asterisk. Medyo malaki-laki din yung range niya, and you can actually increase the range of this even better. So you can really cover a lot of area in that particular skill. So yun yung unang burst DPS mo. Second is yung Cyclone Strike. I already mentioned this earlier. You're looking for the Dust Storm. It will last for 6 seconds, and dito manggagaling yung zoning ability ng Monk. Because if you stay in the area of your Cyclone Strike, you will be caught in a storm that will greatly reduce your vision. So if you are, kunyari ikaw yung kalaban and then I proc my Cyclone Strike, then anyone who goes into that area, magiging itim yung gilid, so hindi mo makikita yung kalaban. And syempre, because most players play the range jobs, it's very important that you know if you have an enemy around you, right? So maaaring gawin nila madalas is when you pop your Cyclone Strike, aalis yan. And again, because you're in a corridor, for example, in that full idol thing, it allows you to control the corridor even more. Now, assuming that they want to fight with you inside the zone, it's even better, because when you pop your fire skill, excuse me, you're now utilizing the Firestorm mechanism, so malakas din siyang damage ng kalaban. Later, we'll see a PvP clip wherein I think nung ginawa ko yung skill na yun, there were 3 people that, you know, kind of got melted when they stayed in the fray, which is a little bit funny. Pero again, it's dual purpose, right? You either kill them when they stay in the Cyclone Strike, or they avoid the zone, which makes you control that area better, giving you an advantage in the game. Okay. Now, the fourth skill, pretty straightforward, Mystic Strike. Ito yung dash skill natin that we will use mainly for mobility. So you will use this mainly either to get out of the fray or get out of the fight and reposition yourself, or you can use this to habulin mo yung kalaban. And it's a good combo with you do your Mystic Strike and then one hit ng normal attack, so that you can be more mobile. Another tip in terms of using that normal attack, itong Fist of Thunder, you only need the first hit to do the teleport. If you use, if you spam it and use the second, third, or fourth strike as an example, nakatayo ka lang eh. So, kung hinahabol mo yung kalaban o umaalis yung kalaban sa'yo, hindi mo magagamit yun. So, be wary of that. Gamitin nyo lang siya kapag nakikipag-bakbakan na talaga, melee to melee, or you were able to position yourself nicely so that aabutin mo yung kalaban even if you're hitting the second and the third and the fourth strikes. Pero really, it's the first strike lang ng teleport that you need coming from this Fist of Thunder. So again, recap natin, your combo is you do your Shield of Zen, you do your normal attack so that you teleport inside the fray or the clash, and then you do your AoE fire and then your Cyclone Strike, and then potentially you can also do another fire, and then you go out of that area ng labanan so that you can wait for your cooldown. You can notice na relatively mabilis din yung cooldowns na, so you can have a pretty good rotation, and you will notice that by the time that you're done with your combo, yung Shield of Zen mo is actually almost done na sa kanyang cooldown. So ayan, nasa 3 seconds na siya. So again, it's a pretty good rotation to see. Some noteworthy items for the legendaries would be armor, so that your Cyclone Strike will become the Dust Storm. Offhand, so that your Cyclone Strike will be bigger, increase ranges by 20%. Armor is the Typhlock robe. For the pants, you'll use the one that makes your Wave of Light damage increase, kasi isa yan sa DPS skill mo. Combo with your Shoulder Shimmerlin, which makes your Wave of Light release a wave of energy and burns enemies. Notable shoutouts come for Pensive Crown Helmet, which makes your duration of Shield of Zen increase by 30%. And yung iyong weapon, Intervening Law, which will make your Shield of Zen give you another charge or dash, and at the same time providing an additional shield that absorbs damage. Again, very useful for melee class. And it's also a combo on your Mountbank's Flourish, because again it's PvP, that's why I use this, so that you have a chance to have a shield that will absorb 30% of your maximum life. So I'm using a 2-2 setup here, Mountebank, and then Luminary Surge. So that's it. Let's go over a PvP clip and let's see this in action. And
selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector. Selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector. selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Okay, so there you have it. That is my PvP build for the Monk class. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Zoning is very important in Battlegrounds, so I'm very happy that I was able to stumble upon this one, and hopefully, if you guys try it, it will also yield you the same results. And let me know what you think down in the comment box below. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification button so that you get notified for any new videos that I'll be doing. I'll try my best to do it per week. Still thinking about the next class that I'm gonna go over. If you have any requests, please put it on the comment box below, and then let's talk about it, and we'll see. But until then, again, thank you very much for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.